Pirates will get the ball here in this one. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers, as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. A.J. Burnett is on the mound to face them. His greatest challenge in this one will be avoiding the long ball. He's going to be staring down some guys. There'll be tough outs in this ball game, but it'll be imperative that he keeps the ball in the ballpark. And a look now at how the Pirates line up on D behind him. Here's Carl Crawford stepping in as we're about ready to get things going. Pitch of the night taken for ball one as we're underway in Pittsburgh. The next pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. Now this is lined into left field, a base hit. So he kicks off the festivities with a ringing single.
Yeah, he's all over this pitch. You see it right here. Lines it into left field. Now they've got a man on to start the ball game.
In now, Justin Turner. He'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and they turn the double play. Yasiel Puig will stand in now for the first time, coming off, well, nothing short of a dynamic performance last time out.
Well, it makes you wonder how they're going to attack him here in this game. I would bet that they're a lot more cautious with him.
First pitch on the way. Start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with two out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Now the 2-0 home. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, this is one of those guys that's got to keep the ball down in the strike zone. He's never going to overpower you. He just needs to use that sinking fastball and the changeup to get guys to hit the ball on the ground. Watches this.
Sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. A good top of the first for A.J. Burnett. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Starting lineup for the host Pirates is there on your screen. And there you see the starting pitcher they'll match up against as you look at his numbers on the right side of your screen. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. Starling Marte will dig in now, and he was one of the bright spots offensively in the Game 1 defeat last time out.
Yeah, he did his part. He just needed a little more help.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
The 1-0 pitch. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Now a hard liner toward short. Well, this will find the glove of Rollins at short. One gone. Time for the scouting report, as many of you are probably wondering about the arsenal for this teenage left-hander. Here you go. Jordy Mercer steps in now. First pitch coming. Oh, this is hit hard towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. And with 2 away, let's check in with our up-to-the-minute playoff bracket. And you can see our series at 1-0 as things are starting to heat up here as we get later into October. Andrew McCutchen will get his first cuts now, and he'll do so with the bases empty and 2 away here in the first. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. You'd have to say, so far, so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making that happen.
And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. Adrian Gonzalez will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now here it comes. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun.
And on the mound here, you got to make sure you pitch to the shift. You don't want to make it easier for a guy to go the other way on you.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number one.
Well, that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, you know, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Andre Ethier will stand in, coming off a great performance in the Game 1 victory.
And he really is the X factor in this lineup. If he can stay hot, they're going to have a good chance of pulling this thing out.
No score here as we play inning number 2. And now a pitch on the way. Grounded, foul. And the pitch. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes a 1-2. And Ethier will hang around a little longer as that misses to make it 2-2 now.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
1 out, nobody on. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Yeah, and that's not the pitch you want to throw on 2-2. That was so high, he didn't even have to think about swinging at it.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Howie Kendrick will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And this will be fouled away. Pause, now the pitch. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting 7.
Yasmani Grandal will take his first cuts of the ball game here. Down and away, 1 ball and no strike. Burnett checks, now the pitch. And this is lifted the other way to left center. Marte will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Jimmy Rollins will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. On the way. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency happen.
Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead. Number 78 will get a chance to swing away, and he'll have a chance to pad onto his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 away. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Only 1 in the inning here for the guys in blue. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. John Kang will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, John Kang.
Now here's the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll swing and lift a foul ball off to the left and out of play. Here's the pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
This play right here is all about getting a great read and a good angle on the ball when it's hit. Great jump, runs it down, and that saves extra bases.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Carl Crawford ready to go here as we begin the third.
The left fielder, number 3.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Now the pitch. For Walker now at second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Justin Turner will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first offering. Now a fastball right by him from Burnett. It's 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Out of play. Now here's the pitch. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now these infielders have been busy early on, and that's another ground ball out for them. Probably not going to be the last one we see either.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-0. Now here's the ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1.
But now you got to regroup after the 2-out single. You're in a dangerous...
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Josh Harrison makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Number 5, Josh Harrison.
First pitch to him. Ball 1.
1-0.
Here comes the 1-0. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single.
You talk about a guy who really stepped it up all throughout this postseason. Here's your man right here. He's on base again as he leads off the inning with a base hit.
Gregory Polanco will be the batter. First pitch. They'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. And there he goes towards second. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he will make it around as he gets in there at third on what was a terrible throw.
Boy, this is just such a nice job here by a left-handed hitter of jumping out in front of this pitch. You'll see it. It's middle in, but he gets full barrel on this one. And that's not an easy thing to do against a left-handed pitcher, as this one jumps off the bat and nearly gets out of here as well.
A.J. Burnett will stand in with a chance to help himself out big time here with a couple of men in scoring position.
And a lot of times, pitchers go up there just because they sort of have to. But here, if you go up and just think ground ball up the middle, you might get one home, maybe 2. This is a big difference.
waits. Now the pitch. 0-1 pitch hit on the ground to second for Kendrick. And the throw goes to first for the out, but that'll be enough to get the run home as they pull back to even at 1-1.
Well, this was a definite strikeout situation with the pitcher at the plate. But you got to give the guy credit. He put the ball in play and helped himself out with that RBI groundout.
Starling Marte will get a shot here as he'll look to pick up the second run of the inning now from third base. First pitch coming. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Ethier is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Good work there to pick up that second run of the inning. He just gets the ball airborne, and it's plenty deep enough to pick up the RBI.
Jordy Mercer will stand in, a line-out victim his first time. Here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. I have to imagine there's a full moon tonight, judging by this bunch. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Andre Ethier will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Fielder number 16, Andre Ethier.
First offering on the way. Now the first pitch here is sent toward the hole and through into right for a leadoff single.
Maybe these guys are going to start getting a little more aggressive here early in the count. But this is the first pitch of the inning, and he's on base here to kick things off.
Howie Kendrick will dig in. He singled his first time around. Hammered the other way to deep right field. And that is off the wall in right field. The relay throw, and he is in there. Yasmani Grandal will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And you know, whenever he's been in trouble on the mound, he's found a way to turn things around. And that's a good job to start this guy with strike one.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. So 1-1. Opposite field to left. Marte is there. Let's see if they try it. Now a long throw home, and they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2. One gone now in the Dodger fourth, and that'll bring in the former MVP, shortstop Jimmy Rollins. And this one is past him, and that could be a run. And as it turns out, he won't test it. 1-0. Oh, and he comes after him again there. Ball 2. And boy, they are howling over in that first base dugout. They think that was intentional, and I've got to say, I think I do too. And now you see the home plate umpire coming out, and the message has been sent. He's going to warn both benches.
And that's the right thing to do. You don't want to see this thing get out of hand. So now both teams know, hey, from this point on, if it happens again, you're out of here.
Now a throw over by Burnett, and the runner back in standing. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
1-1 pitch on the way. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Catch made by McCutchen. Here comes the runner from third. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. And that's in there for strike 1. 3 runs, 6 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. 2-2 pitch on the way. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Andrew McCutcheon will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. 1-0 on the way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Here's the 1-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Here comes the 1-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning. John Hang will try it again. He flew out his first time. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. There to make the play is Puig for route number 2. Neil Walker will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Pitch on the way. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. And Ethier will make the catch, and that'll be that. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Justin Turner will lead things off here for LA, but don't go too far. Yasiel Puig set to bat next. And with Adrian Gonzalez just around the corner, we'll see a lefty getting loose in the bullpen now. In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be in any big hurry to challenge this guy again. I'd see if I could make him go out of the zone, maybe chase a bad pitch.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
In now is Yasiel Puig. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Now the 1-0. And a good swing there on 1-0, but this is in the air out to right field. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th.
Boy, these are the kind of days where even I want to grab a bat. Everybody on that offense is hitting the ball hard somewhere.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily. Andre Ethier will step in. Singleton came around to score his last time. Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Here's a swing, and oh, man! Way out of here. A 2-run home run for Andre Ethier. His first homer here in the series, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Now 0-2 here. This is where you need to expand the zone. If it's close, you got to let it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's now 5-2 LA. Francisco Cervelli will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. And he gets ahead 0-1. The pitch count there, 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
Now here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Josh Harrison will stride in again. He singled and later scored his first time. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Waiting on it is Ethier, and Andre puts it away for out number 2. Gregory Polanco will stand in. He doubled and later scored his first time. First pitch on the way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Now here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the 3rd out. Inning over. Down in order go the Pirates. And the deficit remains 5-2. First pitch coming.
Number 9.
Yasmani Grandal is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him, that pitch is not going to be a strike. You got to wait and make him bring something up in the zone.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. For Walker now, second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time.
One thing you're taught as an infielder, you've got to go play the ball. Don't let the ball play you. Here, you can see this ball gets in on him a little bit, and it winds up kicking right off the heel of his glove.
Jimmy Rollins at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a ball lined to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Number 78 will dig in, hit a sacrifice fly earlier. Now here's Clint Hurdle out of the Pittsburgh dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that'll do it for A.J. Burnett. Just 5 innings of work for him here as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Jeff Locke will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Here's the first offering. Now a bunt attempt, and it looks like a good one. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Well, I guess you could say that this sacrifice was partially successful. He makes the third baseman field it, so that's a plus. He gets 1 runner up to third, and that's a plus. But they do get the fielder's choice at second, so it won't be scored a sacrifice. So I guess that's a minus.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, and a huge strikeout there as he certainly does his job out of the pen. And we'll see how they go after the next guy here. Justin Turner will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. 5 runs, 9 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Swing and a bouncing ball to third. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. They're still out in front, 5-2. Sean Rodriguez is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance, you're letting your defense help you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful. He's been able to get outs when he needs them with that curveball, and there you see what his pitch breakdown has been so far.
Starling Marte will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time. Now a bunt attempt here. That's taken by Grandal, and there are 2 away now. Jordy Mercer will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup, so you can't let your guard down.
2-0 count, the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I think at this point, a 2-out walk isn't the worst thing in the world. You'd like to avoid it if you can, but this can be a dangerous spot if you just groove one.
And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Vance Worley is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Yasiel Puig will come forward to lead things off here for the Dodgers, with Adrian Gonzalez due to hit next. And he'll take this to the bag, 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, that's pretty nice. You come into a ball game, you throw 1 slider, and you get yourself an out. Now that'll help you settle right into the game.
And he'll go after the second pitch of the inning as this is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Andre Ethier will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Polanco is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers, and it remains 5-2. Andrew McCutchen come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
And the throw takes off a bit, but Gonzalez is able to stay with it, and there's 1 away. John Hang will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Ethier back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
You know, he's only got 2 strikeouts in the game so far, but he's really done a nice job of keeping guys off balance. And that's been the big key for him.
Neil Walker come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now the pitch. Oh, and he goes down and lines this one into left field, a base hit. Francisco Cervelli would get another shot, struck out swinging his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The 1-0. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner will score from first.
That's a nice job here of cashing in with 2 outs. You can see they were shaded to pull, but he slices this ball the other way. Forces the outfielder to have to cover some ground fielding this thing, and as a result, that runner is going to come all the way around to score from first.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. From the stretch. And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Adrian will put this one away without incident, and the inning is over. But the Pirates get a run here on the RBI double. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 5-3 ball game. Howie Kendrick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get the matchup with the bottom portion of the lineup.
Now here's the first pitch. Yasmani Grandal comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. Throwing a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. First pitch coming. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on.
No strike.
And here's ball 4 now on the intentional walk. So that'll set up the double play possibility with 1 gone. Juan Uribe will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only one out in the inning. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
And if you're going to go after that pitch, you've got to be thinking right field. I think he just pulled off of that one a little.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Anxious moments all over the ballpark now. These folks can hardly bear to watch.
Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And that is through into left field, a base hit. In with it here is Marte, and that's going to hold that runner at third base. Carl Crawford will stand in with a big opportunity to pad this lead if he can avoid the double play ball. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here. Carl Crawford will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? And they're able to get the force at home for a big out number two. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scored.
Not taking any chances right there, going second to first to try to get the double play. He tries to start the home to first double play, and he'll get that important runner at the plate, and that's about it. But with two away now, the infield now can play back and take the force at any base.
Justin Turner will stand in now in what could be one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game.
And what he has to do right here is put his 0 for 4 out of his mind. He hasn't had the greatest of performances to this point in the game, but he could make up for it with a big hit right here.
John Holtzcomb will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with two men out. And here's the first pitch. Justin Turner is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Now on the mound, this is one of those at-bats where you have to get this guy to give your team any chance. You have to. Base hit here, it's all over.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Dodgers leave them loaded, and it remains 5-3. Justin Wilson is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the eighth.
Justin Wilson.
Gregory Polanco will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short, and this is taken out there by Rollins for the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Holtzcomb.
Travis Ishikawa will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Now he turns on one and rips it down the line. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are two away now. Starling Marte will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point. First offering on the way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off.
I'll hold that thought as the play is made out there for out number 3, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Jared Hughes come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Yasiel Puig will step in, 1 for 4 in the ballgame. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Fouled straight back. Here's another 0-2. Pitch in the dirt, swung on and missed for strike 3 as they'll need to throw to first here. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Adrian Gonzalez will stride in, grounded out his last time through. A fastball off the plate away, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 3.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat and not be giving up walks at this stage of the game.
And that'll miss. It's ball 4, and down to first goes Adrian. First pitch to him. Andre Ethier comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Look out, 2-0 now. You can see that first base dugout spring to life again, and I think this time the hammer's going to come down as the home plate umpire has seen enough of that guy on the mound. He's ejected from the ball game.
As well he should. I mean, when you miss that badly, come on. Who do you think you're fooling here? Certainly not the man in blue. He's seen all of this before, and he's going to put an end to it before it gets any worse.
Tony Watson will come into the game now and take over following the ejection. Andre Ethier will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. And he'll in fact just tag the runner headed down the line to take the sure out. Howie Kendrick will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
That one looked like it came in and got him around the side of the knee, maybe even the kneecap. Try and work it out over there at first base, but he'll be feeling that one the rest of the ball game and maybe even after.
Yasmani Grandal will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. The 1-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. A big pitch here, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
That might be his way of saying, look, enough of the foul balls already.
Full count, 3-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Dodgers strand a couple as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Paco Rodriguez is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
Number 30, Darwin.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
1-0 pitch now. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Sets the 2-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is there, one away. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Now the first pitch. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. A stab, and he's got it. On to first, and now the Pirates are down to their final out. John Kang is the last chance now with 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on the way. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. Here's a 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And obviously a walk here would be a huge development in this game with 2 outs in the 9th inning. You don't want to bring that tying run to the plate.
Here we go, John.
Here he comes, 3-1. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. 3-2, here it is. Now a swing and another chance at third.